What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm back playing some singles battles, some 3v3 Battle Stadium singles battles specifically, and today we're using a mono ghost team, a ghost with the most coast-to-coast team. Before we get into the battles today, I want to ask you guys, what mono team do you think is the best for Battle Stadium 3v3 singles, as well as what other mono teams would you like to see me use? All week, I'm going to be trying different mono teams based off my comment section. I'm going to be reading every single comment and trying my absolute best to facilitate the mono typing suggestions that you guys have. I wanted to start off with mono ghost because I really wanted to use some Zoroark in Battle Stadium, and I felt like Houndstone's one of my favorite Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet so far, and I really think this Pokemon deserves a little bit more use. So I wanted to use a little bit of Houndstone, wanted to use a little bit of Zoroark. Decided to round things out with Mimikyu, Gengar, and Dragapult as well. Pretty cool team, all things considered, for Battle Stadium singles, and yeah, let's hop right into these games. Wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, Mono Ghost team versus Ursaluna Blood Moon. I don't like this. Take it back. I wonder how aggressive people are actually running their Blood Moons in singles. Huh, that's a good question. I wonder if I could just OHKO it with like Zoroark. Mimikyu is actually a really big problem for my team. It's going to take a lot for me to break Mimikyu, I think. And I can't even hit that Blood Moon with my Houndstone. Let me actually think about what I want to do here. I think I actually lead Ape. I think I have to lead Ape and like bluff the final Gambit and like U-turn out into something that is valuable here. So maybe U-turn into like Gengar, get my Sash Clock, and be able to debond, and then from there repin. And then I need to bring one more Mon that's like really, really good at closing out this guy's team specifically, and it's probably going to be Polt. Okay. 3v3 singles is wild, dude. That guy's a great team, by the way. Really like seeing the Rotom wash. It's an uphill battle, though. Mimikyu is going to be giving us like a hard time. I think Blood Moon also being able to not only mitigate damage from our ghost attacks through its normal typing, be able to use its Mind's Eye ability to hit all of our ghost types. It's going to be really hard. I wonder how people are building Blood Moon. I don't know if they're going AV, Specs, Life Orb, Fast. It'd be nice if Gengar could like 1v1 it with Destiny Bond, but at the same time, I think we're going to have a rough time here. The ideal game would be something that they can lead off that I could just Final Gambit, right? So I can just Final Gambit this thing. I can go raw Final Gambit. They can pivot Mimikyu, but if they Final Gambit me and go into Mimikyu, I might be able to pivot into Gengar and like would see if they have Shadow Sneak. On the same plan, I can just U-turn this thing and go into Gengar and do that same play. Technically, this is better, because then Gengar can just finish off with like a Sludge Bomb and then Final Gambit and then Destiny Bond something. Yeah, let's try that. And save our Final Gambit as an option. So we could have just Final Gambited. I think they're also probably Sash. That's really actually quite bulky. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna have to go for Hypnosis, boys. Hypnosis, boys. Hey, don't leave home without it. Don't leave home without it. Hypnosis busted. Alright? I might need to make one of these a normal Terra. Stealth Rock Gaming. Good thing I got my Sash on the board. Sheeshers. Okay, so... Okay, yeah, that's a thing. I think I'm gonna Hypnosis, dude. I'm totally doing this. Let's go. Hypnosis. Oh, I hit these. You know what I'm about. You know what I be doing out here. Sludge Bomb's a 2-shot, most likely. This is a really bulky Hydro Gun. You can tell their team's actually like, optimized for singles, I would say. So long as we get to keep our Sash intact, we still have a lot of tempo here. So just go for the Sludge Bomb. See if they want to pivot. See if they get a one-turn sleep. Even if they do get a one-turn sleep, this is a 2-shot. Nice. Oh my gosh, we are cooking right here. We are cooking. So do they have anything that can pivot on this? Dango can, but then I get to go for a Shadow Ball, so that's fine. You can pivot in Dango. You're allowed to do that. Awesome. We have not taken any damage yet. And we are cooking. We are cooking. Big Gengar energy. And then they have to still kind of play around the Hypnosis. I really like that. I think if they go Mimikyu here, I might just break the Disguise with a Sludge Bomb. Don't want to do the Shadow Ball there. If you want to go for the Sludge Bomb, I would say be able to potentially poison. So you can combine that with the fact that they're probably orbed and they're going to take damage from breaking their Disguise. So let's see if it's Mimikyu here. It's almost like I play the game, boys. We could go for the Hypnosis. I just don't think we really need to. I wonder what their last Mon is here. We have Fairy. It's usable. I think the last Mon is going to be Blood Moon, which means if I can actually break this Mimikyu, I actually just win with Polt, the IMO. So I think what I'm going to do is just Sludge Bomb here, try and get some value going. We can also Curse Body some things here. I could also just click Destiny Bond, but I think there's Swords Dance in this turn, so we can go Sludge Bomb into Destiny Bond next turn, which gets a pin. We can curse body this move right here. Super important to know that we can curse body this. You take orb damage, great. No curse body, never lucky. I don't think, though, that, like, oh, we do get the poison. So good for us. So we get to break the disguise. They take chip, poison chip, life orb chip next turn. I think what we would like to do here is go for... I'm going to Sludge Bomb again, just because I have good damage right here. You can Shadow Sneak me, but we can disable that, and then we can just come in with Ape and go for, like, something, you know. Ape's fine. We don't really need Gengar here to do anything. I wonder if I go like that if I'd live. I don't really need my Terra here, so that's where I'm kind of looking at this. Sludge Bomb. Oh, they're actually biting me. So they're dead. SD. No, you thought I was going to use Hypnosis? Or no, you're already poisoned. Though we actually take these. The misplays are real from this guy. I wasn't pivoting. You can have the Gengar. Curse Body's a really good ability. If you were to hit me and get Shadow Sneak disabled, I just bring an Ape and check you with Rage Fist. So I still have the Destiny Bond tech available. It's it. That's it, boys. Where are you looking? Where are we dropping? Dragonite. Okay. Dragonite's actually a little dicey. Oh, I don't like this. If I go Destiny Bond, right, it will be active until I use my next move. So that will actually give me a chance to Hypnosis. I am going to pop the Destiny Bond. And we're going to see if they fall for it. You can just Dragon Dance, but then you outspeed me and Destiny Bond's still active. So I get a chance to use Hypnosis. EQ, we take those. Gengar busted. We beat a super, super good team. And we got the Curse Body. With a Mono Ghost team? With a Mono Ghost team? Using the Mono Ghost team. Guys, don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know the next Mono team you want to see me use. We're going to play a bunch more games with the Mono Ghost team. But if you guys have other, you know, Mono team ideas, specific Pokemon you want to see, specific, like, types you want to see, let me know in those comments right now. Let's hop into another game. Okay, they have a Pult, they have Ceruledge, they have a lot of like scary mons, but there's no Mimikyu there. I actually am really happy to see no Mimikyu. I really am afraid of the Carbink. Final Gambit's pretty good versus it, but I don't particularly like it. I wonder if Carbink can even hit Mimikyu, if I'm being honest. I think I'm gonna have to lead. I could lead Mimikyu, or I could lead Ape and U-turn out to break Disguise, but like, I think I'm just gonna lead Mimikyu. I don't think Carbink can hit me. It's gonna have stuff like, I don't really like fighting Carbink. It's a hard one. I'll lead Ape. I think Ape's just solid. If you want to lead Archer the wrong mon, we just have an Ape on the board, and then you're gonna bring your Mimikyu. Zoroark is still really usable though too. I don't really like how they have that mouse hold particularly. I think I have to go. I think I have to go Pult here. What's really wrong with Gengar? I'm not seeing anything wrong. I think they're gonna be able to get up rocks, which is the issue for Gengar. Gengar already did its job in the last game. Like Gengar kind of busted. Lots of normal mons in the meta right now. You know, this is my first time playing 3v3 singles for Reg H. Lots of Ghost, which is why I kind of picked Ghost first. Are there any Ghosts that you guys think would be a good addition to this team that, like, I'm really not using? I think I'm using a lot of the better Ghosts for this farm. Maybe Chandelure, but, like, there's a Ceruledge right there. Annihilate versus Ceruledge, it looks pretty good for me. I wonder if they're going to be weak armor or flash fire. I wonder what they're trying to do. Rage Fist is just not a bad move, and if you Poltergeist, I just bring in Pult, and I just close it. So I'm okay with that. Seems fine to me. Rage Fist a 2-shot. I think it is. Let's see what they're cooking with here. Are you weak armor or flash fire? About to find out here. You are getting yourself put within range for Mimikyu Shadow Sneak off my Life Orb tip. So Phantom Force, awesome. How much do I care about that? Phantom Force off the rip. I think we can just pivot in Mimikyu, soak that damage. And then it would condition you to go something else besides Pult. It would probably condition... I mean, you could go your Pult, I guess, but it would probably condition, like, Electros, and, like, I think Mimikyu's, like, low-key fine with that, so I think I'm just gonna pivot in my Mimikyu, soak the damage, and then just Shadow Claw it out, so I'm okay with that. I am okay with this. So this gets to break our Disguise, Mimikyu big busted, and then, like, I guess you can Shadow Sneak. Do I have to Shadow Sneak you? I think I do, and I do think that KOs. Life Orb Shadow Sneak from Mimikyu should be as strong as that Rage Fist from the Ape was, so, like, I think this gets it. If it doesn't, I'm in for a bad time, I'll tell you that right now, like, absolute L. L Factory. You could Terrastalize to not die here, to like going water or grass or something, but I think this gets it. Nice, yeah. It goes with the most coast to coast. Mimikyu kind of busted. It's that big life orb damage that really lets us solidify that one right there. So Mimikyu is busted. It's taken a little bit of damage, but like they shouldn't be able to. Or if they do go Pult here, that's the thing that's really important. They're not going to be choice. So like you can what go for Phantom Force. I think I'm just going to Shadow Sneak it. Just big damage here. And then I'm going to Terrastalize, soak the damage maybe if I want to do that. I don't think I even need to. And then just send out my Pult and win, I think. Just big Shadow Sneak is nice here. Look at this big damage. Crit would get the KO too, by the way. Oof, look at that damage. You Phantom Forcing, bro? What are you using? Shadow Ball? Phantom Force again. I think we just let this thing disappear. And then bring out Ape and just Rage Fist out. That should be fine. I don't think I need to waste any Terras here. Yeah, that's fine. So we just let them have the Mimikyu, and then we repin with Ape, and then we just do a couple pot shots with Ape in the last mon, and we close their last thing with like a banded Pult darts. Seems good to me. This guy's like, you got a Mono Ghost team? I have a Mono Ghost team, and it's like, how about we just Ape these? So I think this is gonna be fine. I wonder if they want to go like a Dragon Terra. I don't even know if Dragon Terra darts double dips Ape. But this should still KO. It's like Rage Fist is still a really good move. 60 base power stab off relatively low in attack investment, but we should be able to still get it. Even if they wanted to go double dip Dragon Terra, they'd have to resist it. They'd have to be like dark or something to not get KO'd by that Rage Fist. And we don't have any stacks on a Rage Fist yet, but let's see what this last mon is. If it is something that's like weird, I'm trying to think what it could be. Mouse Hold is very weird, but I do think that we win with I'm trying to think of what we have to just hard swap Pult, which sucks. But at the same time, like, what are you doing to a Mono Ghost with what's Mouse Hold doing? Are you using Tidy Up here? Do you have like a Ghost? Like, what is the play here? I think that close combat from Ape just solidifies this one. So hard swap into Pult, play rough on the rip, bro. That's a lot of damage. That's value. Are you Scarfed though? Are you Scarfed though? We should save our Ape Terra and just double dip this guy with darts. I want to see if they go Fairy Terra. No Fairy Terra. And we're going to get it. Awesome. That's 2 wins with the Mono Ghost team. We're cooking out here. You can see I have to be like very, very particular. We got some choice items to play around. We got some very aggressive speed tiers to play around. These are close games, but like it is possible to win with Mono Ghost on the ranked ladder. That's what we like to see. Is that a Gengar mirror match with Dozo? Huh. I think Gengar's actually a really good mon here. I also really just like Ape as a lead. Final Gambit's good. There's probably going to be a Sash somewhere, right? But at the same time, like, I think you just, like, U-turn the Masquerada, like, right in the face and just pop it that way. So, like, if they leave Masquerada, you just U-turn. They lead Empoleon or Cinderace, you can just Final Gambit. I think that's okay. I think we really need to watch out for Tinkaton. I'm actually looking at this. I really kind of like Houndstone here. I really like Houndstone here. I think Houndstone has a lot of viability. This is going to be the first, last, and always time you're ever going to see me use this thing. And then I'm wondering if I even have room for Gengar, and if Gengar is the right option, or if we should be going more Mimikyu. I think also Pult has a lot of value into Cinder, into Gengar, even into Tinkaton. If I want to go Phantom Force, that's fine. So I'm going to try the Pult in the back. We're going to try the Houndstone. I think the Houndstone here can actually like really, really check some of these. It's probably pretty good into Tinkaton. It's definitely usable into Dozo. So we're going to see how this goes. I wonder if they even know that Dozo's like right for this matchup. You would think that like Dondozo is really good in this matchup, and it is, but at the same time, like Houndstone probably does beat it. So we'll see. That's exactly what I want to see off the rip too. Perfect. So I don't know if they're Scarf Masquerada. If they are Scarf and they're U-turning, right, we're going to be fine. If they are Scarf and they're Flower Gifting, we're still going to be fine. The fact is that we are Scarf U-turn back, and it's 4 times super effective. So if they're Sash, they're getting that clocked. If they're Banded, they're just done. Really, really good spot for me to be in right here. So they are not Scarfed. They are Sash. So showing that Sash this early and having it get clocked, absolutely amazing. I wonder if they're U-turning me. I think you just come in with Pult here and just U-turn again. Because, like, what are you doing? Are you knockoffing? I'd hate that. That would suck. Knockoff's a really good move. I kind of need this guy. Oh my gosh, they try to stop bulk up. Yo, we take those. Greedy play for me. All right, you could definitely sucker punch me here. And yeah, you're Overgrow. this is the safe play, so I will do it to play around Sucker Punch. Because I think that one should... Oh, wait, I can just do this and just lock it. But then I'm stuck. No, I think this is fine. I can take Sucker Punch damage, and there's not a problem there. So it's okay. Oh, we should outspeed, by the way. We should outspeed with this Dragon Ball. I don't think we're full speed. We have a little bit of bulk, actually. So I still think we outspeed a Meowscarada. Meowscarada base 123, Pult 142. Nice. So we didn't even need a Terra. But, like, honestly, like, this is the Mon that we're probably terrestrializing in this matchup anyways. I think we just come in with the Ape and get ready for a final Gambit pin. If you come in with the Gengar, we just double tap it with Rage Fist, or just go for... We can even U-turn. Oh, Gengar's not sashed. Yeah, we're gonna go Annihilate here and just get ready for final Gambit. Yeah, knowing that we can final Gambit anything straight away here is really, really nice. Let's see if they go Cinderace. That'd be something you can Sucker Punch my final Gambit, so I might want to just go for a Rage Fist double tap into Cinderace. It's definitely an option. And Empoleon, I would definitely Gambit it. Let's get going. They know this thing is Scarf, so they know that it's final Gambit, right? They know it. So if they have like a Ghost Terror, this is when they would use it. Tinkaton, I'm just gonna final Gambit this thing. This thing is one of the Mons that's like dicey for my Pult. So like final Gambiting this thing. Let's see if they have Ghost Terror. Goes with the most coast to coast. Let's see it. No, they don't, and it's gonna be going down, which is gonna set up for our Pult or our Houndstone to get the win. What we actually want to do is use Pult here, because Pult can scout the damage U-turn if need be, but if Pult goes down, that's going to make my last respects to my Houndstone be as strong as it possibly can be, and then we'll hopefully get some wins. Here we go. Big Pult energy. Big Pult. Let's see if it's Dozo. Cinder. Awesome, so we win. We don't even need the Houndstone. Don't even need Houndstone. I mean, we obviously always need Houndstone, but at the same time, like, this should be fine. Remember, we aren't also... let's see, what items is on this Cinderace? Like, what are you going to do here? I don't know if Cinderace has anything that can really check a Pult, but, Iron Head, so it's Scarf. I was going to say, it's the only way that you could do it if you're Scarfed, right? Ow, by the way, first of all, just saying ow. Not going to do that much damage. Scarf Cinder is actually really cool, but we do have that Houndstone, and I think Houndstone's going to be really, really good at just coming in and going, like, pop. The right play here is actually, since that did that much, you just pivot in the Houndstone, soak the damage, come with the Pult, and you Sucker Punch. So since they are Scarfed, you can just Sucker Punch from here. You don't need to stay with your Pult, get flinch, you just win with Sucker. So, hard pivot out the Pult, come with Houndstone. We're going to try and win with Houndstone. But at the same time, Pult has the game solidified, locked up with Sucker. Oof, that's not doing anything. Fluffy is such a good ability. Last respects. How many flinches you got back there, buddy? Houndstone busted. Houndstone big bust. My favorite ghost type in the new generation. Last respects, big damage. And we take those wins all the way to the bank. We're undefeated. Mono Ghost out here. Mono Ghost. I didn't think it'd be working this well, but it is working. All right, Hydrapple, Gliscor. This is a really cool team. I don't see a problem with them leading Blaziken, if I'm completely honest. Scizor is also a very good lead into my team. Scizor is a great lead into my team. Bullet Punch does a lot of damage. I think I lead Ape, and if they go Scizor, I just start like Rage Fisting, because you have to do that. Otherwise, Final Gambit's great. Mimikyu is better here than it looks. I kind of like Houndstone here. Am I looking... What do you actually have that pops Houndstone? Blaziken actually does a little bit of damage because I have Fluffy. But, like, I'm good into backs. I'm great into Sneasler. I think I want to go Houndstone, but I know Houndstone's like a bait here. You know what? I'm going to be a little bit aggressive. And I'm going to try the Houndstone off the Ape and stuff like that. I think that Pult is actually a really, really good mon to bring out if we're already, like, winning. If we've already gotten, like, a final Gambit. You bring out that Pult, it checks Blaziken, it checks Hydrapple, it checks Gliscor, it checks backs. You have to blow those Terras. If you're blowing those Terras defensively, going, like, water and stuff like that, Houndstone should be able to clean up. Or if you want to, like, go double dip a Terra, like a Steel Terra, to help Scizor check Pult, I think that, like, that Houndstone's probably going to be fine. So let's see what they got. Gliscor off the rip versus Final Gambit. We love to see that. Gliscor's a problem. I don't need to deal with this. I mean, I could just save... I could just go to Houndstone. You cannot beat me with that. But I think I'll just Gambit. I think I'm okay with this. You could Protect to get your thing proc, but, like, this is fine. Hopefully not Sash Gliscor. What is this? Like, you know, 2007. Gliscor goes down 1 for 1, and now I can just go right into my Pult. If you want to go with backs, you'd have to like fairy slash like really defensive Terra to get around this, and then it just still, like I said, sets up for my Houndstone to 1v1 the game. If this is Scizor here, things are gonna get dicey. Don't be Scizor. Just don't be Scizor. Don't be Scizor. Nice, it's back. Just like I said, it's almost like I played the game out here. I think the right play is to just try this. I don't think Ice Shard gets me. And like I said, you have to go with some sort of weird defensive Terra to get around this. Fairy is probably very common on Bax Caliber. Specifically for like the Bax Mirror and the Pulp Mirror. You go Fairy Terra in front of me, you set up, you Scale Shot me back. That's really bad. I don't know how... Like, we'll see. If you go, like, Fairy Terra... Oh, I should have just U-turned or something. I should have Phantom Force. There's so many things I could have done. Let's see, though. If you go, like, Water Terra, this is still, like, enough damage. Steel. Steel is acceptable. So, again, that's what I was talking about. If you want to go with those defensive Terras, you're not, like, putting a ton of pressure on my Houndstone, I don't think. I want to see if they Dragon Dance this turn. That's where it would get a little dicey, I think. But if you're just, like, Glaive Rushing me, I don't care. You know, you're probably going for, like, a Scale Shot, right? Dragon Dance, okay. Dragon Dance is the problem, right? Let's see. This Bax should outspeed my Pult. It really, honestly, truly, by everything that's true, should outspeed me. I could pivot my Pult for my Houndstone, soak the damage, and then come in and Sucker Punch. I'm just going to draw darts and try one with Houndstone. I think that's probably my best bet. Yeah. Oh, he's outspeed after a Dragon Dance. You're not jolly. You need to be jolly. I don't know if anyone told you that you need to be jolly. I'm telling you right now that Adamant Bax doesn't get that. So you gotta be jolly. Yo. What? No. Hey, we keep those people honest. There's a difference, right? Between just like being bad and keeping them honest. I'm like, bro, I'm just gotta keep them honest here. Pult just closes it. Easy peasy lemon squeeze D's. Oh my gosh. And Terra's down. And that's it. We're still climbing. Undefeated, by the way. Undefeated out here. Big Mono Ghost Gaming. I think we've used every one of our ghosts, too. So we're doing our... Actually, we haven't used Zoroark yet, have we? We gotta use Zoroark. Let's use Zoroark in the next game. Let's use Zoroark. Let's disguise Ape as Zoroark and just Hyper Beam somebody right in the face. That's what I'm about. Alright, so I was talking about, like, leading Zoroark, disguising it as Ape, and just like hyper beaming someone right in the mouth. I think I'm gonna try it, but then I gotta think of the right middle game mon to bring, and I really, really don't like fighting Mimikyu with this team. At all. I really don't like it. We have to go Pult, but like Mimikyu is a mon that can like flip the whole matchup for us in like a really bad direction. And the only good thing is like if they want to lead Mimikyu and try and trade with my Zoroark, Zoroark is very good at like baiting in those ghost attacks, so we do have like normal typing to cover up for that, but like I'm not really feeling that hot. If we can get the Mimikyu to about half, we can go for like Sucker Punches with our Dragapult. That's another option that's very viable. Is this Mimikyu? This is a good lead for us. The fact that like they're showing it this early, like, so if you want to go, this is good for us. If you want to go Swords Dance here, which is what a lot of Mimikyus would do, we go Shadow Ball, and you realize, like, crap, this is probably Zoroark, and you can't Shadow Stick me, you get double tapped. You can pivot into Houndoom, but then you're losing your Sash and stuff like that, it's fine. If you just try to trade with me immediately with, like, a Shadow Stick or a Shadow Claw, and I still pick your sides, that's good. The only thing that really has percent chances for us to lose is, like, Life Orb, Life Orb Play Rough? You know, so let's see what they want to do here. So Shadow Ball comes out here, big damage. And let's see, normally Mimikyus would Swords Dance here off the rip, but let's see if they're actually doing that. Play Rough is the right play. And we're not dead. Good thing, so they didn't crit, and that's exactly what we needed here. Now the issue that I'm seeing, that I don't particularly care for, they are orbed, is they can Terra Flip us right here, which I don't particularly care for. Yeah, let's go for it. If they want to use Terra, that's the right play. They're really preserving the right Mon for this matchup, but I am going to be able to come in with Ape, unless they have normal Terra, unless they're like actually gods, right? They're Fairy Terra, right? So I should just still be able to come in with like my Pult or my Ape and close this out. I'm thinking. Unless they're sword, like, are you? No, you wouldn't Shadow. You wouldn't Swords Dance here, because then I just double tap you with Shadow Ball. Yeah, they're going to get ticked up from Orb. Great. Absolutely, absolutely okay. Zoroark was not needed. If like low key, it's fine that Zoroark gets ticked out here because I don't want you sending out like Houndoom or Samurott and having me locked into Shadow Ball. So this is fine. I got your Terra out of this. I would have rather gotten your Terra than just gotten a KO too. So really, really cool stuff, right? I think it's gonna be Samurott here, which means Ape is very, very good. I could even just go Pult here, but you want to go Ape first because you want to be able to Final Gambit and then close with Pult. You don't want to just have the Ape just like sitting around here all willy-nilly, right? So this is Jolteon. Okay. Close combat is fine here. I really like the close combat option. You just double tap Jolteon with close combat as opposed to Rage Fist, I think. I wonder if they're going to Volt Switch. I will actually Rage Fist. I think it's fine. First Rage Fist is weak, second one's strong. I want to see if they're Thunder Waving. Yep. Shadow Ball me back. Okay, they're gaming. So that close combat would have died, almost. We actually still might live this, especially if we want to go Terra here. We'll be able to live that for sure and get like an extra stack. I vibe with this. I'm going to do it. There's nothing we really need our Terra for on Pult. They already wasted a Terra, which means if they have Garchomp, we double tap with Darts. I guess if they have Hisui Samurott, they could fold us with Sucker Punch because we can't Terra to play around that, but like, we'll fight that rope when we get to it. I think if they had Samurott, they would have brought it out right here. Let's see. Big damage. Oh, we just get the KO. Nice. I didn't think that was. I thought they were going to be left at about 10%. I think we either really low rolled that first one or really high rolled this second one. We don't have like any attack investment. We're HP speed, and this is Houndoom. I think that we're super fine here. I don't really care about like a Houndoom setup. Just gonna Rage Fist to stick damage, close with Pult on the darts. And we technically did use Zoroark this game. Don't act like we didn't. We technically did. We used all of the ghost type mons on this team. And if there were some ghosts that you think we should use, let me know in the comments. I want to see what you guys were cooking up. And let me know the next sort of mono team you want to see me try. Physical Houndoom was not on the bingo card. But now this Ape is just sweeping with with Rage Fist, bro. Holy moly, Annihilate Bust. There's a reason this thing's banned in singles, right? It's like the best mon ever made. Let me know the next type, though. Water is probably a pretty competitive type. Fairy is probably still really good. Normal could actually still be really good as well. So could like Steel or Dragon. Those are all really, really fun types, and I'd love to hear what you guys have in store for me. I'm going to try and get a bunch of these mono-type videos done this week, so maybe we can complete the whole rainbow in just a little bit of time. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, think about leaving a like, think about dropping a sub on the channel. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. Peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.